And well, welcome to Indianapolis with the Women's Royal Rumble starting the show here tonight. And it's going to be Naomi entering number one. She's drew the shortest straw there is in the Royal Rumble, entering first. And well, Naomi, a woman who hasn't had the best of times recently when it comes to her matchups, has been losing more than she's been winning, but most of them she's been screwed out of. That's one thing you can give Naomi. She hasn't lost, fair and square in some of them. That's a Roxanne Perez. She's been in triple threat matchups. She's still showing that she can hang in the industry, but Naomi hasn't picked up a win in a while. And tonight, things aren't getting much better for her because she enters the Royal Rumble at number one, and she wants to headline WrestleMania and win a Women's World Championship. She has to win tonight. It's going to be an uphill battle for Naomi, but the crowd are behind her here tonight in Indianapolis as always. And well, like I say, as always, she's one of the greatest of all times in the women's division, but maybe that time has passed her. The performances are still there, but the wins aren't there. But tonight, a shot at glory is here for Naomi. She can win the Royal Rumble. She heads to WrestleMania to challenge a women's champion of her choice. Whether that's going to be Women's World Heavyweight Champion Rhea Ripley or the Women's WWE Champion and Nia Jax of SmackDown. That's for her to decide. And well, after this, we do have Rhea Ripley in action defending the Women's World Heavyweight Championship up against Lola Vice, the challenger, who earns an opportunity in a triple threat match on Monday Night Raw. And well, that could determine who Naomi faces at WrestleMania, because Lola Vice does win the title here tonight after this matchup, after the Women's Royal Rumble. And she could be the one that Naomi faces at WrestleMania, or will Rhea Ripley retain? And could Naomi, if she does win here tonight, go from number 1 to number 30 and headline WrestleMania to face Rhea Ripley? And we're out next. Well, it's Zelina Vega. Two women looking to, get a big win here tonight. And well, Zelina Vega always looking forward to a fight. And tonight is no different. Entering number 2, she knows she's fighting an uphill battle. Maybe Zelina Vega's got an advantage over most women. Usually the height disadvantage for Zelina Vega is a disadvantage. Shorter than most women, or shorter than, I believe, every woman in the division. Maybe Roxanne Perez is the closest to Zelina Vega, but tonight, your opponent is to throw your opponent over the top rope. And with Zelina Vega being shorter, it's harder to do. And that could be an advantage for her here tonight. Or it could be a disadvantage, because usually, the bigger you are, the bigger target on your back in the Royal Rumble. But also people that are thinking like me right now in this Royal Rumble match are going to see Zelina Vega and put a big target on her back, being the shortest superstar in the match. Well, the way we go here is these two exchanging huge shots to start the matchup off with Naomi and Zelina Vega number 1 and 2. It's not impossible to win the matchup from this position. Rhea Ripley has done so. Rey Mysterio has done so. Many others before. But it is the hardest job to do here tonight. And these two, Zelina Vega may be looking for an early elimination as Naomi fights at the ropes there. It could have been a short night for Naomi, but Naomi had caught as these two just throwing huge shots. These two know the quicker you get an elimination right now, the easier your job is. You can have a break for a few moments before number 3 comes out, if you eliminate number 1 or 2 straight away. It's a smart tactic from Zelina Vega there to try and eliminate Naomi, but Naomi, with the experience, has fought off so far. And here comes number 3. Who's it going to be? The countdown has begun. Who'll be the third entrant to the Women's Royal Rumble match this year as Naomi springboard into go, dropping Zelina Vega. And things are picking up here tonight as here comes Tatum Paxley, the former Women's IC champion. Obviously, she got defeated by Jade Cargill, who was then the champion after her, and she got defeated by Jordan Grace, who's the third ever Women's IC champion, the current champion as well. We haven't seen Tatum Paxley for a while, and maybe tonight she could maybe win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania, where she lost the IC title, I believe anyway. Yes, she did lose it at WrestleMania, and win a Women's World Heavyweight Championship this time, as well as Zelina Vega working on Naomi, but Naomi is fired up. And Zelina Vega, I believe, went for a springboard maneuver there on Naomi, but Naomi there managed to get away with it just about. And Naomi in control on the Women's Royal Rumble right now, with both women down. Tatum Paxley, the freshest entrant, head scissors, DDT there though by Naomi. And this match is going to get hard to call for me at some point when the bodies fill up this ring as we're about to get a 4th entrant. It's going to get chaotic. It's going to get, it's going to get hectic. I'm going to miss big moments, but Zelina Vega there stops the attempted DDT. And well, these three women now went in number 4 to get into the ring. And I believe it's going to be Ivy Nile, who's number 4, another woman on the shorter side, as Zelina Vega looking to springboard DDT, but Naomi welcoming Ivy Nile to the matchup with a huge shot there. And well, Ivy Nile may have a short opportunity tonight as a wheelbarrow stunner there. Classic Naomi there, dropping Nile, and that goes to the ropes and a kick there. Dropping Tatum Paxley. As well as Zelina Vega again looking to get rid of Naomi off the ropes, but Naomi rebounds and well, trips over in the other corner though. Was Zelina Vega springboard, DDT, no one's home though. And Naomi there, knee to the back, keeps Zelina Vega down. And with Zelina Vega again smart there, going underneath the ropes. And now a code red delivered by Naomi there. And Tatum Paxley, I believe, went for Naomi there, but Naomi got out of the way of that one, and she followed through and hit Ivy Nile. As Tatum Paxley now sliding with the DDT on Nile. Now wheelbarrow stunner to Zelina Vega, drops her there. And well, Naomi and Tatum Paxley maybe forming some sort of I was going to say forming a partnership, but that has gone out the window straight away with kicks there. But Tatum Paxley ducks underneath. Zelina Vega misses a huge shot, and Tatum Paxley now, but there's the Meteora. Out next is Lyra Valkyria, who's in this matchup. I see she also, similar to Naomi, has had a bunch of opportunities, but has come up short in many of them recently. But she was also in that triple threat match, which later tonight the challenger for Rhea Ripley's championship, Lola Vice, won. She wasn't the woman pinned in that matchup, but she wasn't involved in the decisions. Tatum Paxley over the top rope, but manages to hang on there. As well, Lyra Valkyria and Naomi here, and one Naomi looking for another code red as well. Ivy now drops Tatum Paxley in the corner there. And now goes into the ground and pound on Tatum Paxley. Zelina Vega now in a dangerous position as Naomi looking to eliminate Zelina Vega here. And Ivy Nile catches Lyra Valkyria, full away slam there, but Tatum Paxley flies in with a huge snap there. And he unawares Ivy Nile, who's back to her feet though, as Tatum Paxley didn't, Zelina Vega there, kick to the face of Naomi here after trying to eliminate her. And here's our next entrant to the matchup, as well Tatum Paxley in the bad position here. Could she be on her way out of this one? As well, Jada Parker is now in the matchup. Well, Jada Parker, a woman who's had a bunch of opportunities as well recently, and has impressed in in-ring competition every time we've seen her, taking the fight straight to every woman in the matchup, showing no favourites, as she's dropped there by Ivy Nile with a huge combination kicks there. This is what Ivy Nile sent into the corner by Zelina Vega, and Jada Parker now going after Naomi here, looking to get rid of the veteran of the industry. And some huge knees to the midsection there, dropping Naomi to the mat as well. Tatum Paxley dropped there by Lyra Valkyria, flies in, heads to take down there to Zelina Vega, and Jada Parker with a jumping suplex. Naomi back to her feet, they're not liking the sign of disrespect there from Jada Parker, as she went to show that was easy. And Lyra Valkyria sends Naomi off the rope, clothesline, drops her though. Tatum Paxley with a chop to the legs there, and Jada Parker drops Ivy Nile springboard, attempted DDT again there, but no one home for Zelina Vega, who's missed every time she's gone for that maneuver. She needs to start going for something different. I want Nikita Lyons up next for this matchup. And with Jada Parker there with the chop to the leg there, and Naomi here looking to get rid of Jada Parker off the rope, so drop kick attempted, caught by Jada Parker. And when Nikita Lyons walking to the matchup, Ivy Nile boot to the face, and now chop low down there by Jada Parker there. And what a matchup we're seeing so far with the Women's Royal Rumble. Tatum Paxley looking for a big maneuver here on Lyra Valkyria, which could help her eliminate her. As Jada Parker STO takedown, or Russian leg sweep I should say. Jada Parker leg drop there to Zelina Vega. What is Tatum Paxley thinking here? With Nikita Lyons on the top rope, what is she thinking? Why is she not just dumping her over the top rope? And Tatum Paxley, what a mad woman that she is, double underhook, superplex to Nikita Lyons in the Women's Royal Rumble. Well, now goes after Lyra Valkyria, as Naomi back to her feet, and looking to eliminate Jada Parker though. Naomi looking to get rid of Jada Parker, which her hands on just about there. So keeps her hope at winning the Royal Rumble here tonight, in the first ever Royal Rumble. It'll be a big night for her to win it, as well. Tatum Paxley drops her face first. Well, there's been an elimination. I believe Ivy Nile just got eliminated from the matchup. As well, Lyra Valkyria can have a spinning back kick, but no one's home for that one. Zelina Vega got out of the way, springboard, drop kick, no one's home. As Zelina Vega avoided that one. See Jada Parker and Naomi, these two, well, clearly Jada Parker came in with a game plan tonight, eliminate the veteran who went to number 1. and make it maybe an easier night for herself, getting someone as experiences Naomi out the Royal Rumble. There's Nikita Lyons with the kicks there to Lara Valkyria, but Lara Valkyria counters, sends Nikita Lyons over the top rope, but Nikita hangs on, and well, Jada Parker in the corner here. And Jada here looking for the teardrop. Nikita Lyons on the verge of being eliminated as well. Tate and Patsy and Bayley going to battle in the ring, currently Zelina Vega in the corner. As Jada hits a teardrop there. This is Bayley, the 8th entrant to this matchup, celebrating currently in the ring. As well with Naomi here. I think Jada Parker thought Naomi was going to be done for, but Naomi just about hangs on in this matchup and stays in the ring as Lara Valkyria takes on Nikita Lyons there. Bayley drops Naomi as she gets back to her feet there. Jada in control. It's Zelina Vega in the corner there with a huge knee, a huge frog splash there by Lara Valkyria on Nikita Lyons, who could be on the verge of being eliminated here. As Lara sends it over the top, and Nikita Lyons is got in this one. She also takes out Jada Parker there. As Bayley levitating Paxley lined up, looking for, hits the rose plant there as the 9th entrant on the way out here in a second. The question is, who's it going to be as Bayley now working on Zelina Vega? Zelina Vega turns it around there. The 9th entrant, is going to be Sol Ruka here in the Rumble matchup as well. Taking passes over the top rope by Naomi, but is that enough to eliminate her? But there's Naomi gone. Jada Parker with a big elimination. And Zelina Vega gets rid of Bayley. 2 quick fire eliminations and 2 big eliminations in this one. As Jada Parker makes a name for herself, and the same said for Zelina Vega, taking out Bayley there. But Naomi now simply a long walk back, courtesy of Miss Parker. Is now looking to get rid of Lara Valkyria and Sol Ruka. Zelina Vega overhead to this DDT walking Sol Ruka to the Royal Rumble match. Is hitting Patsy now, beating Zelina Vega. Jada Parker in control of this matchup. Miss Vega with that kick to the face of Paxley. Parker now lifts her up and drops her down there. For the Rumble match we've had so far. And right for entering the matchup was Sol Ruka. There's 21 more to go. And whoever wins this match also goes into main event wrestling. Well, not main event WrestleMania per se, but definitely get a title opportunity at WrestleMania. Whether it will be a main event or not, that's to be seen. Jada Parker now working on working on Lara Valkyria, taking Paxley, takes down Sol Ruka, who's got the best entrance to this match since coming in. As Zelina Vega takes down Jada Parker's 10th entrant. On the way out here in a second, there's Sol Ruka now looking to get some momentum in this matchup here. And it's going to be Lita's back. Lita's back in the Rumble. Well, the question is it a one-off return? As Tate and Patsy drops Sol Ruka there. Lita walking to the matchup as Zelina Vega sent over the top by Miss Parker for a second elimination. Lita now running in, caught by Sol Ruka. And that people have been comparing Sol Ruka to in Lita. And these two meeting up in the middle ring, definitely a dream matchup for Sol Ruka in that one as well. Jada Parker sent over the top. Lara Valkyria doesn't get rid of Miss Parker just yet. She hangs on, and there's a double axe handle to the back there. As it boots the face of Lara Valkyria, taking Patsy just about hangs on in the corner. Sol Ruka now. So we say Lara Valkyria driven into the corner. As Lita now turns up attention to Jada Parker. The headlock driver into the mat. A big mover there by Lita. Sol Ruka now, she's thinking they were taking Patsy up on the shoulders. Looking for a huge sit-out power bomb, they're taking Paxley. That's Lita looking for elimination here. Looking to get rid of Lara Valkyria. Sol Ruka is going to team up with Lita to get rid of Lara Valkyria there. As now Kalani Jordan's entered the match at number 11. As Lita takes down Sol Ruka, Kalani Jordan flies in there. An orthodox move there. I don't think that's what she wanted, but it worked out for her just about there. Jada Parker now waiting for the opportunity to strike. Just waiting patiently in this matchup. There's a smart hit from Jada Parker. Kalani Jordan was thinking maybe a double team on Sol Ruka, but Jada Parker wanted nothing to do with it, and Sol Ruka turns it around, and Kalani Jordan sends him into the corner here. Sol Ruka actually get rid of Kalani Jordan. Jada Parker now drops Tate and Paxley again in this matchup. Well, Kalani Jordan hangs on as Lita at the mercy of Jada Parker. This will be another big elimination for Jada, who's already got 2. One of them was Naomi, the other one was Zelina Vega, if I'm not mistaken. So Jada Parker again turns it around, Lita sent over the top, and may have been saved inadvertently there by Tate and Patsy, taking out Jada Parker as now the 12th entrant. Who's it going to be? The 12th entrant is going to be Maxine Dupree as well. Lita Power bomb there to Kalani Jordan. Impressive power there from Lita. A leg drop there. And a bit of a double team there from Kalani, on Kalani Jordan. Sol Ruka flying across the ring over moonsault. Impressive athleticism as always. And Sol Ruka. Well, Lita now needs to get rid of the. Looking to get rid of Sol Ruka. Maybe thinking twist the fate. Turn around into a DDT. By Salt there. And Sol Ruka now working on the arm of Lita here. So Jada Parker with Maxine Dupree in the corner. He's only just entered the matchup. Maybe we're receiving a big maneuver on an entrance to the Rumble here. That's Jada this time, not going to the top rope. But connects with teardrop again. And perhaps realizing the dangers going to the top rope in this matchup as well. Tatum Paxley is in a position to get eliminated, but Sol Ruka hangs on as well. As Kalani Jordan trying to get rid of her. That's Jada Parker now takes out Lita there with a huge sliding clothesline. Turns her attention to Maxine Dupree. But Dupree well caught by Tatum Paxley and swung and dropped around the ring. That's one of our 13th entrant. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Zarya making a debut here tonight. A call out from NXT for Zarya in a Rumble matchup. What an entrant this could be for the Rumble matchup, going straight after Jada Parker. Kalani Jordan flies in, Lita avoids it though. Tatum Paxley goes after Zarya, not too sure why is that worse than the first ever Women's IC champion. And Tatum Paxley's now hoisted up on her shoulders. Slips out the back there though. Saito flies into a huge forearm there. Kalani Jordan eliminated by Lita. What a performance Lita's having in this Rumble match so far. That turns her attention to Maxine Dupree as a crossbody there from Sol Ruka, but there's Zarya taking her out though. So Maxine Dupree sent out the ring there by Lita, who's eliminated 2 up-and-coming stars of the ring division. So they're not quite there yet, maybe just a message there from Lita to Maxine Dupree and Kalani Jordan, eliminating both of them from the Rumble match in quick succession. And like I said, what a performance Lita's had so far since coming in. Now it's time for number 14 to enter the matchup as Tatum Paxley, Mercer, Jada Parker, and Tatum Paxley's gone as Alexa Bliss enters the matchup. Sorry, now sitting to the corner as Jada Parker turns her attention to Sol Ruka. Bliss down into the matchup. Tatum Paxley can't believe she got eliminated, but now she has to make the long walk back to the locker room. A chance at a shot, WrestleMania title shot is not going to happen this way round though. Except the first ever women's IC champion, the one that lost the title to Jade Cargill at last year's WrestleMania. Zarya sends Alexa Bliss fine, and there's a huge pump kick to Lita, and Zarya in control of this matchup. But Bliss were kicked to the lower of the leg there. So Bliss trying to get a big elimination on Zarya. This would be a big statement. Zarya hanging on though. Sol Ruka saving it inadvertently there. Now a double team maybe on Alexa Bliss, looking for an Alabama slammer from Zarya. Jada Parker in the corner. Race German suplex again, this time to Lita. And Zarya, what an impact she's had in this Rumble match so far. But Lita, the one who's had the biggest impact as well. Zarya thought she had Lita eliminated, but Lita with the core strength hangs on. And Zarya thought she was done for there. That's a release German suplex to boot to the face, and there's Sol Ruka going out of hands of Jada Parker. But now she's having a Rumble match. So entrant number 15 is going to be the prodigy Roxanne Perez. We're halfway through the Rumble match. There's a release German suplex to Jada Parker. Zarya's handing these out to everyone that enters the matchup. It may be Roxanne Perez's turn for one, but hoisted on the shoulders this time though. And Zarya, what's she thinking there? Backpack, stunner. Welcome to the Rumble, Roxanne Perez. That's what Zarya says. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it did. It's Lita. But Jada Parker looking for a big elimination. Can she get rid of Lita? Can she get rid of the Hall of Famer? Jada Parker trying to do so. This would be a big elimination, not only for the matchup, but for Jada Parker. She's already got rid of Zelina Vega and Naomi in this matchup. But Lita hangs on. Just about on Zarya there. The shot to unaware Jada Parker. Roxanne Perez could be one here, but she hangs on. Looks like trying to get rid of the prodigy there, but not enough. As our Lita to the top. What's Lita thinking? Lita with a Lita salt. It's now Roxanne Perez on the shoulders. Zarya not too sure why that was. She dropped there as Candice LeRae enters the Rumble match next. And Lita, what a performance she's having in this match, it takes that. Working on Alexa Bliss now. There's Candice LeRae. As Lita though turns it into an uppercut there. It's the attempted Hurricane Rana. Alexa Bliss now and Zarya here teaming up to work on Lita there inadvertently. A headbutt there to Candice LeRae. The entrance to the Rumble match having the best impact on the match. The second they get in right now, see the freshest entrance, the biggest targets. It's Wyatt and Zori to go straight after Candice LeRae. Drops down over a Michinoku driver. When started to fill up again with some big eliminations moments ago. It's Lita now turning attention to the newest entrant in Candice LeRae. With another elimination, there's Lita with a reverse twist of fate. Azaria swings round and drops. Big Roxanne Perez there. Sorry, Jada Parker. As Candice LeRae is gone. Quick elimination as Lita. First get eliminated by Azaria. Lita, DDT. Azaria is now. Our next entrant is Kairi Sane. One half of the Kabuki Warriors. It's pressed to the top. Looking for a moonsault of her own there to Alexa Bliss. And they're going straight after Kairi Sane here. Here's Roxanne Perez. Lita turning her attention to Jada Parker, who's been in this match for quite a long time now. Azaria here. Kairi Sane, not sure why is that was going after Kairi Sane, going after. Well, not Kairi Sane, sorry, from Roxanne Perez going after Azaria there in that situation. Roxanne Perez holding and running this one. Azaria turns it back around her, and there is Azaria with a power center into the corner to the top rope. And more Lita hanging on in the other end of the ring. And Alexa Bliss looking for a big elimination. As Kairi hacks on the rear. Lita hangs on just about again as Roxanne Perez flips out the attempted backdrop. Azaria. Entrant number 18 in this matchup. It's going quick. And out next is a Rockstar, JC Jane. It's looking for Baylor. She's not in this matchup anymore. As Lita gets another elimination to show who that was. And I think that was Jada Parker. I think Jada Parker just got eliminated by Lita, who's got 3 or 4 eliminations in this matchup. But pretty she can still hang. But the current roster as well, Jada Parker, what now she had, but Lita is outshining her here tonight. Azaria drops down. Perez chases Jane to the top row, to the middle of sorry with Lita at her mercy. Fly in for a crossbody and gets all of it there. Azaria, Perez, back stunner to the prodigy there. The next entrant will be number 19. She's moments away. As Alexa Bliss over Sister Abigail DDT there to Kairi Sane, who could be, well, she's easy pickings right now, but Bliss going after Casey Jane, roll through. Turns of attention there, Azaria wipes out. Perez lets Lita in the corner, goes back to her feet. And when it seems Kairi Sane's going to have a bit of help as Asuka, the other half of the Kabuki Warriors, now enters the matchup. Well, these two are most likely going to work together up into the final 2 if they can do so. The question is, always then in this situation, if you end up with a friend or a tag team partner, you get to the very end with them, who then wins the matchup? Do you go best man or woman wins it, or do you have a plan to say that you deserve it, you should win, as Kairi Sane flies in, back elbow, wiping out Azaria there. Asuka going after JC Jane. Perez turns her attention to Kairi Sane here. Well, Asuka unawares that Kairi's in danger. Perez trying to get rid of Kairi Sane, and Perez does so. And Asuka, well, had no idea. Suddenly just realised that her tag team partner is no longer in the matchup as Alexa Bliss hanging on. JC Jane hangs on just about there. Not JC Jane, sorry, I should say. JC Jane almost gets elimination as Asuka fires him with a dropkick to the back near Lita. Entrant number 20 is going to be Last Legend, and I believe Perez. Asuka trying to get rid of, well, Roxanne Perez Azaria with a big boot there. And Lash going straight at Azaria. What a matchup this would be, 2 powerhouses. I believe Roxanne Perez just got eliminated. Yes, she did. Asuka fires in, drop kick. JC Jane gone by the hands of Jada Parker. Last Legend. I was thinking about Jada Parker's involvement in this matchup, and the fact that Last Legend and Jada Parker were fought in NXT. Lita, well, it could be a quick night for Last Legend as Alexa Bliss trying to get rid of her former best friend's tag team partner currently. So Last Legend being taken under the wing. Women's World Champion Nia Jax recently. And Bliss would have nothing more to get rid. As Lita gets rid of Azaria. What a night Lita's having. I don't think anyone expected it. Twist of fate to Asuka. Here's Lita. A dark horse to win the matchup, but she could be gone here. Bliss sends her into the corner. Alexa Bliss now drops Lita down to the mat instead, though. What is Bliss thinking here? Going to the middle rope here. Alexa Bliss looking for insult to injury as Asuka booms to the face of her last legend before winning this matchup. 4 favourites maybe to win the matchup as Bliss trying to get rid of the. Oh, there she goes. She gets rid of Lita. What a night it was for Lita tonight, though. But Alexa Bliss gets rid of her. Now it's just Lash, Bliss, and Asuka in as we await entrant number 21. We'll see what's about this last section showcasing the power. And Charlotte Flair now enters the matchup, a former winner in her own right. And what an entrant this is. 21, not the best number to come into the ring with, but these two know each other so well. Asuka and Charlotte Flair. There's the power. And what a matchup this would be. We said that with Zarya, Last Legend. But this would be a great matchup. Lash and Charlotte Flair. All 4 of these matchups would be great for Last Legend. Bliss, DDT to Asuka. Asuka now picks up the pieces for a running. And a slam. There to Asuka as well. Charlotte Flair with a takedown there to Alexa Bliss. A variation of a spear. With boots to the face. Drops Lash to the mat. But Lash gets back to her feet here. Well, standing taller in the ring, but there's Charlotte Flair back to her feet though. I think this is what Last Session wanted. She wanted Charlotte Flair to bring it. And she does so, but drops it down there with a swinging sidewalk slam. There's Asuka now and Charlotte Flair return their rivalry. It's Bliss and Lash. It's Lash Legend no launch there by Alexa Bliss. Smart there as Stephanie McClure enters the Rumble match. A woman we haven't seen for a while. The challenge Rhea Ripley a while back for the title of Bliss is gone by Last Legend. It's a big elimination. As Asuka dropped there on the back of the neck there by Last Legend. Well, for Kerr, could be a short night for her. Can the Queen get rid of the Dark Angel? No, she can't. The kit hands on. Stephanie McClure still in danger here. It turns out around as Lash now just with a swag in the middle of the ring, just a confidence. We know of Last Legend, but that could be could turn around to bite her as Asuka with the Empress impact there, the running hip attack to Last Legend there. Could that be the end of Lash's night? She turns it around and sends Asuka over the top, and Asuka's gone. And Lash Legend. Let's have Kerr, Flair, and Lash in the ring as we await entrant 23. What is going to be big? Might be cool. Roxanne Perez. Not Roxanne Perez, sorry. Raquel Rodriguez. It's a long night. There's a lot of names in my head to call. As you can understand, as Raquel Rodriguez enters the matchup. Looking for a big elimination on Charlotte Flair. It's the part of Judgment Day. We're going to see Raquel win the matchup as Liv won it last year. We went on to main event WrestleMania. We went on to face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania and win the title. And Judgment Day betrayed her. But focus and turn to being allies with, obviously, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And Liv and Dom beginning their relationship. It's for Kerr looking to get rid of the Last Legend here. Perhaps one of the biggest threats of this matchup, in my opinion. She may be the biggest threat as Lashley drops for Kerr to the mat. Or maybe you could give that to Raquel Rodriguez, one we're seeing in in-ring competition and press in the absence of Liv Morgan as we await entrant number 24. Well, who's it going to be? Let's find out. And what it's going to be Nikki Bella, who is back. What I got to say, looks better than ever. But welcome to the matchup. As a bullhammer that Wade Barrett would have been proud of there by Last Legend. But launches Bella in the air. And drops it down. And that may be that's saying we're from a different era. This is my era. As Flair would say something about that to Last Legend. Was looking to get rid of her from the matchup. But Lash counters the awkward third wheel, like you can say in this matchup right now, but she takes down Raquel Rodriguez and Lash there with a huge backbreaker of a Kerr. That turns back to Last Legend, busted open. Here's Lash in the corner. Kerr flies in, catches a knee There's that dragon screw. Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella now turn their attention to one another. It's Nikki now looking for a quick elimination. Raquel Rodriguez is gone. And the hands of Nikki Bella both occur. Gonna make it a short night for Nikki, but it's not going to be the case right now anyways. Entrant number 25, Io Sky, enters the matchup. Charlotte Flair and Nikki Bella now. This will be a great matchup between these two. And what an elimination this would be. As Bella, I think she thought Charlotte was done for us. Well, Flair with a huge spear. And Io Sky there. Let's have a curved forearm to the face though of the Queen. What a few names we've got in the ring right now. Io Sky, Nikki Bella, Charlotte Flair, Stephanie McCurr, Last Legend, well, Lash, sent flying there by Nikki Bella. Now Io Sky is attention to the Hall of Famers. Nikki Bella now, as you can see, in the corner. Trying to get rid of the Queen, Charlotte Flair. That would be a big elimination in this match because Charlotte looking to get rid of the Curdo. Can Charlotte do so? When it's through the suplex, the Cur's gone. And Nikki Bella asking someone to bring it as Lash is down in the corner. Charlotte Flair with natural selection to Io Sky. And Nikki Bella looking to pick the pieces with Flair over the top. Oh, well, Julia's now into the matchup, and I think Bella thought Flair was gone for a second time. But Charlotte hangs on again. Somehow. Oh, Nikki Bella can't believe it. Releases the frustrations now, well, and Charlotte Flair, she's tried to get rid of twice in this matchup. I couldn't do so. As Io Sky and Julia, what a matchup that would be. Now taking place in the ring. Bella turns her attention to Last Legend. And a DDT there from Nikki Bella. But the question is, well, we all seen it right now. We've seen lots of lead to come into the matchup and hang with the current superstars. Can Nikki Bella do so? We're doing all right so far. Let's use chop into Charlotte Flair. And sending Flair off the ropes, so trying to get her gone again, but it's a spine buster. And Nikki Bella to Io and Julia. What's Julia thinking? Drops her down there with a variation of a suplex there. It's entrant number 27. Who would it be? And it's going to be the Storm, the former Intercontinental Champion, Jade Cargill, the woman who defeated Tatum Patsy, at WrestleMania for the title. Julia got rid of Charlotte Flair in the chaos. Julia eliminates Flair. That's a big statement as Lash. Gonna get rid of Io, but Io hangs on. And Jade, a choke slam to Nikki Bella there. And whoa. Jade Cargill, what a win this will be for Jade in the Royal Rumble to head to WrestleMania, where she won a title last year, and she got into WrestleMania again this year and win a World Championship. But Nikki Bella has something to say about that one. Looking for Rack Attack 2.0. Well, Jade Cargill said not today. It's a clothesline there, and Jade with the power. It's looking to wipe out Nikki Bella. Here's Io. And Jade apart. Last Legend, is gone. I was going to say Jade Cargill wipes out Nikki Bella there. And Last Legend is gone. And the hands, I think that was Julia that got her right. I think I saw Julia get the elimination. That's number 28, Bianca Belair. Well, what a matchup this would be at WrestleMania. Belair versus Jade Cargill. Since Jade came to WWE, people said that, but the moment she came here, we want to see Bianca versus Jade. That's a main event of WrestleMania, guaranteed if that does happen. But tonight it's happening in the Royal Rumble for a spot at WrestleMania. Bella trying to get rid of Io Sky, but Julia sends Bella over the top rope. And Nikki Bella, can she hang on to Julia? Tries to get rid of her, but Bianca inadvertently has saved Nikki Bella there. As our Jade choke slam to Bianca there, says this is my one now. Here's Rack Attack 2.0 to Julia by Nikki Bella. Io Sky with it, like Shote uppercut. And now from Jade Cargill though, cutting her off whatever she was thinking, didn't happen. It's number 29. It's Jade with the power here. Io Sky up above her shoulders as Liv Morgan, last year's winner, enters the Rumble. And she go back to back in the Women's Royal Rumble, the first ever to do so. She can do so. Bianca now trying to get rid of Jade Cargill. He's had a couple of big eliminations in this one. Not Jade Cargill, Julia, sorry, as Jade walking to the match with an exploded suplex and a kick up and asks Bianca Belair to bring it, and she's going to do so. Not sure why that was. Julia's gone. Bianca got rid of Julia. It's a big elimination. One more entrant to enter the matchup. Number 30. Who will that be? That's the question. As Jade with a spear. And Nikki Bella now on the edge of the ring. And Jade though with another spear there to Liv Morgan. This Io couldn't get rid of Nikki Bella. She somehow hung on. That's Io now. That's Jade now running through. Powerbomb to Liv Morgan. That's Io. A German suplex to Nikki Bella. Well, the final entrant is going to be here in a few seconds. Who's that going to be? Let's find out. And it's going to be Becky Lynch. The man is back. As Liv drops Io Sky. Jade does the same. Jade Cargill, does the same to Nikki Bella. As well, Becky Lynch going straight after Liv Morgan. This would be a big elimination. Last year's winner could go up by the hands of number 30 in this year's Royal Rumble. And Liv Morgan is gone. Becky Lynch gets rid of Liv Morgan. The Judgment Day won't like that one. Bella low. Why is that? Well, Becky Lynch there. It's Io Sky German suplex for Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill takes down. And Nikki Bella, well, every woman, it's just a scrap in this one. Shirt tail uppercut to Becky Lynch. Bianca, neck breaker there. Jade, snapmare. Form to the top of the head. Simple but effective. And Jade Cargill's like on control of the matchup as Becky Lynch back to her feet though. Leg drop to Io Sky. And looking to get rid of, well, Becky Lynch, but Io Sky kicked up. Stop that from happening. And so Becky Lynch got to be gone by the hands of Io Sky. And Io gets rid of Nikki Bella, but what a return it was for her here tonight. What a match she had. Io's gone though. Bianca gets rid of Io. Now Jade trying to get rid of Becky Lynch as these two now teaming up. They try to get rid of the man. But Lynch hangs on by a thread in this matchup. Bianca, and again trying to get rid of Becky Lynch. Can she do so? But rebound to where uppercut there to Bianca. No teaming up this time. Well, Jade Cargill says anything what you can't do, I can do. And this is smart from Jade Cargill getting control of the matchup. Becky Lynch a shot to the back. As Bianca with the hair whip. You heard that reverberate around the arena. There's a special effect with that sound of spear though. To Bianca Belair by Jade Cargill. Well, Becky Lynch could be a goner after the hair whip. And Jade though, spine buster to Becky Lynch. These are our final three. Which one of these three are going to go on to, or fight at WrestleMania for a World Championship? Jade flies in, caught there by Bianca, goes up on the shoulders. Military press, but Jade slips out. Jade now flies in, pump kick. Right between the eyes of Bianca Belair. There's a drop kick attempt by Becky Lynch. Now, Jade, emphatic chokeslam there. What a statement this is. Doing press ups this deep into a Rumble matchup in the final three. That's confidence. Because that's arrogance. But for Jade Cargill, that is confidence that she can go to win this matchup as Bianca now after the release German suplex and Jade. Got to get rid of Becky Lynch, but Jade says I'm going to take over and take you both out. Explode a suplex to Bianca there. And a kick up as Becky Lynch going after Bianca Belair, but Jade Cargill was in the way inadvertently. Jade at the ropes. All three women collide with one another. They're falling to the face. Close line to Bianca. Back to her feet. Another one. And a third. Final one there. As Becky flies in. Clothesline miss. Knee to the midsection. Now sending Lynch into the corner here. Trying to get rid. But instead, goes on the top rope here. What is Jade thinking? Jade Cargill on the top rope. This is precarious for both women. Superplex in the Rumble mashup. And Bianca looking to pick the bones. Both of them crash to the mat there. And Jade says, nah, nothing happening. And Jade now goes out again there. Steps over. And another one. And steps over again. And again. It was emphatic. Well, Bianca's back to her feet. I was going to say there's emphatic clotheslines wiping out Bianca Belair, but she kicked up. Energy out of nowhere. So here we go again. Jade saying, oh, you want more? I'll give you more. Drops her again with her 3 clotheslines. It's Becky Lynch though. Puts up Jade and drops her down there. And Bianca Belair in a precarious position in this matchup. It's Becky Lynch though, taking a second, well, looking to go away the rope here, but Jade Cargill rolling out of the way. Why is there? She flies in there, falls to the face, avoided. Flies with the top rope. The top turnbuckle, I should say. It's Becky Lynch. Bianca over the top. Can Lynch get rid of Bianca Belair, but she somehow stays in the matchup, dodging that huge punch, but straight into the Disarmer. Can Lynch lock it in? She does so. The Disarmer locked in on Bianca Belair. It's Jade. But a damage done to Bianca Belair. Hooks up Becky Lynch. Out there, the Disarmer. Looking for Jade. And if she can get Becky Lynch to her feet, she's gone. But Lynch, with the veteran instincts, rolls into the bottom rope there. Lynch is a goner, but the position she's in, it's hard to get out of the matchup. That's what Jade now, looking to exactly what she did to Becky Lynch. Looking for another superplex. I think she did actually Bianca Belair earlier in the matchup, if I'm not mistaken. And what a final 3 this is. Becky Lynch now caught by Jade. Jade again now, grabbed at the throat. Chokes her again. She's just at 5 or 6 of those in this Rumble match. And maybe a 7th here to Bianca. And what a shot that is. Is that our winner of this year's Royal Rumble? She has to get rid of Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair to do so. That's no easy task. But it could be all over. A boots to the face. It's Jade Cargill who saves her chances of going to WrestleMania by the skin of her teeth there. Bianca Belair now picks up the bones. This is the situation for a triple threat situation. It's going to wipe out one superstar, but the other one's going to be there waiting for you. If you haven't got eyes in the back of your head. Bianca now in control of this matchup, getting Jade back to her feet as Becky into the corner, taking a breather. Forms to the face. Jade fires one back. And Bianca now at the mercy of Becky Lynch. Doing face first into the corner. Well, Lynch trying to get rid of Jade Cargill. Well, it was Jade Cargill washes on, sorry, Bianca Belair. And a mercy, but fires out of it. As Jade with a boot to the face. And Lynch could be a gun of spear to Bianca Belair. And Becky Lynch again, rolling underneath the ropes. Maybe saving herself as Jade. Oh, Jade now looking for a Jaded. On Belair. Both women are dead to rights. If Jade can get them up over the top rope, she wins the Rumble matchup. That's exactly what she's trying to do here to Bianca Belair, but Becky Lynch avoids there by, well, Jade over the top rope. Jade thought she got her gone, but Becky Lynch again somehow survives. And Bianca Belair now at the mercy of Jade. And Bianca survives. With all 3 women coming close to being eliminated for this match on multiple occasions. As Lynch with the power there. But Bianca launches Lynch across the ring. Jade back to her feet here. Swings wildly. No one at the end of that one for a connection. As Lynch tosses Belair to the floor. Or to the mat, sorry. And slams down by Jade Cargill. Could this be the moment? Could Lynch be a goner here? Is this the moment for Becky Lynch to be gone in this Royal Rumble match against Jade? Well, this time, in military press, this is impressive power, but not so sure why is this just throwing her out the ring. When you've got her on the top rope, half the battle's done, you've got her up above the ropes, just toss her over. Is that the inexperience of Jade Cargill in a match like this, or is this a tactic by Jade to wear down the rest of the women in this matchup? Jade now turns her attention back here to Becky Lynch off the ropes. Caught here, span around and slammed down there. Bianca now picks up the pieces and tosses Lynch over the top and eliminates her. And Jade, but Bianca somehow surviving there. Jade, we're looking for Bianca. Jade didn't really connect with that boot to the face, because if that connected properly, I think she was a goner. Well, Jade asking Bianca to bring it. These are the final 2. I mentioned this could be a main event at WrestleMania one day. We're getting it to end The Women's Royal Rumble matchup as Jade again powers up here with the kip up, flies in, caught by Bianca, went for a KOD. Well, Bianca's saying that this one's over. Is that going to be enough to get Jade Cargill out of the matchup? That's a question. The KOD connecting. Bianca put everything she had behind it. Is this enough to get rid of Jade Cargill? Can Bianca win the Royal Rumble matchup? As Jade cannot survive. Bianca over the top. And Jade now trying to hang on. Bianca trying to push her out the ring, but Jade, some punches to the leg there, stays in the matchup. Bianca, front to the face, boot to the midsection. Cool. And Jade now hits. These two just exchanging strikes in the middle of the ring. And both women are going to be exhausted. Well, Bianca's been in this match a little bit less than Jade Cargill, but they've been around the similar amount of time. As Bianca, well, that's a statement. Runs in, a boot to the face there by Jade. But these two enjoying the moment, but not too sure why that wasn't Bianca Belair. As Jade again, a slow the suplex into the kip up. As Jade now just stalking Belair here. Is this enough? Will this be the moment Jade Cargill can go on to win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble matchup? Can she get rid of Bianca Belair here? No. Belair hangs on. And Bianca now falling to the face there. And running a split leg, smash knees up though by Jade. And these two women even in this matchup. A huge shot missing. But both women now coming out to just jukes. Just good old fashioned slaps and punches. That's Jade again. Should I get rid of, well, Bianca Belair here? Can she do so? Both women have come close, like I said before, to getting out of this matchup. And Bianca again here tested her luck. Stays in the matchup just about there. And a chop. Return by Bianca Belair now. Clothesline by Jade. Runs in, boots in her face there with a pump kick. And Jade again. Well, this is scary for every woman in the division. If Jade's doing press-ups this deep into a Rumble matchup, what does that say for whoever she faces at WrestleMania? That's Jade now. Sends Bianca into the corner here. Up on the top rope. Is Jade going to get a gone? But Jade. Wait. Jade. If she connects with this, it is over. Avalanche. Jaded. To Bianca Belair. And is that it? Is Bianca going to be gone? Can Jade win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble? And Jade Cargill's done it. Jade Cargill is headed to WrestleMania. The fight for a Women's World Championship of her choosing. What a performance that was. What a Royal Rumble match that was. But Jade's your winner, and she's headed to WrestleMania.